Hey, Eagle fans, I'm Thomas Mott. Welcome to the Philadelphia Eagles now on a Victory Monday. Thank goodness they won that game. Today's video is brought to you guys by our friends at BetQL. Go to chatsports.com/EaglesQL/ use that discount code CHATEagles for 25% off any of their subscription offerings. All right, we jump into a winning Monday. I mean, literally, if they had lost that game on Sunday, yesterday, we would be having a very rough day here on Philadelphia Eagles now, but they won. So, listen, a win's a win. And we're going to talk about it, the good, the bad, the ugly. There was a lot of bad, there was a lot of ugly, but the good today is, and if you're one of those people who is a very negative Nancy, at least take a step back and understand that Philadelphia beat a 3-1 football team, beat a very good defense, and their defense showed up, our defense that is, showed up, got turnovers, played great, and Jalen Hurts was clutch in the very, very end. I know there's a lot of bad stuff here, and you talk about the turnovers, and the Eagles had way too many of them. Talk about some of the play calling, made literally no sense. You can talk about a lot of different things. Penalties, I mean, it's just every single week the penalties keep riling up here, but they're 2-3 now, and have a chance to start winning some football games. Maybe not this coming Thursday, because you're playing the high-flying Bucs, and Tom Brady's balling out of his mind, and so we gotta, level expectations. Probably gonna be 2-4, but at least this team is showing a little bit of progress, and I think the win yesterday goes a long way into helping this team get to its goal of potentially being a wildcard team in the NFC. We'll start with this, though. Grade the Eagles' Week 5 performance. How do you feel about the Week 5 win by the Philadelphia Eagles in terms of the overall grade? A, B, C, D, or F? I think this is a C+, because there was a lot of bad in this game, but they did win the game, so it's one of the best C+s I've ever handed out. I'm excited for this C+. Give me your grade down below. Be a pinned comment, a little ad break here on YouTube. Scroll down and answer the pinned comment. All right, we'll jump into my takeaways as we always do, and we ripped the Eagles defense up and down. Last week, we must then reverse course and give credit to them. The Eagles defense stepped up. They had their best game probably of the entire season. And it wasn't just the fact that they got 3 turnovers of Sam Darnold. They actually were able to get pressure, and they got stops when they needed to. Like, this defense has the potential to be really, really good. Against bad quarterbacks, they're playing very, very well. Against good quarterbacks, they haven't been that great, a.k.a. Dak Prescott. That was a game that didn't go very well for the Philadelphia Eagles. So when they play bad quarterbacks, this defense is starting to really figure things out, but I think the credit needs to also go to Jonathan Gannon for mixing up the scheme a little bit. It wasn't just cover 2 shell defense the entire day as it's been the past couple of weeks. Whenever they have rotated people into the box and sent a little bit of pressure, it's been successful, and the stunting on the defensive line was much better. We've got to give credit where credit is due. If they can duplicate it on Thursday, then we're really going to give them some credit, but at least they were able to do it here on Sunday against a 3-1 Carolina Panther team. We also must give credit to the defensive line, because the defensive line, ever since Brandon Graham went down, has been extremely disappointing. Besides Javon Hargrave, who got his, 6th sack of the year on Sunday, the guy's unbelievable. Fletcher Cox had done nothing. Josh Sweat had done nothing. Derek Barnett had done nothing. They really stepped up. Now, they did give up 100 yards rushing. That continues to be an issue for Philadelphia, 31st in the league right now against the run, but the pass rush was there. Sam Darnold was pressured on 50% of snaps, or 50% of dropbacks that he had at the quarterback position yesterday, and you got to give credit to a guy like Fletcher Cox, who I guess heard all the critiques that we had for him in the media and from a fan base in Philadelphia, and played very, very well, and so it's just good to see. This defense can play this well week in and week out. They just need to just be able to just do it and just get to that point. And once they're able to do that, I think this team can really start to trend in the right direction. But being able to slow down what had been a very, very, very good, I mean, let's be honest, very good Panther team. Sam Darnold had played very, very well in the first 4 weeks of the year, slowing them down. Big credit to them. Shout out to Jonathan Gannon. Give him a thumbs up. Now, before we get into my second takeaway, I want to give a quick mention to our friends at BetQL and their Best Bets computer model that helped me go 3-2 this week via most of their bet recommendations, as their Best Bet computer model scans 350,000 unique bets per year to give you 5-star bets, 4-star bets, 3-star bets, 2-star bets, and so you can use them to go ahead and hopefully beat out your sportsbook and win some money. I've been in the green every single week. Like, I have not lost money yet this year, and I give a lot of credit to my friends at BetQL. Sign up at chatsports.com/EaglesQL/ to get started now, and then you use our promo code ChatEagles to get 25% off any of their subscription offerings. More information is down below right now in the description box. Second takeaway, how are the corners finally showing up? Like, we spent so much money on Darius Slay and Steven Nelson in each of the last 2 offseasons, or each of the last 3 offseasons, whatever it was, to get basically no interceptions. Now, Slay's been playing very, very well this year, but this is a guy who was a turnover machine with the Detroit Lions, came over here and was basically never getting turnovers. The fact he was able to get 2, not 1, but 2 of Sam Darnold, unbelievable. You feel great for the guy because, again, he's played very, very well. Like, the numbers statistically show he's been very good in coverage this year, but the interceptions hadn't come, and I think this can maybe hopefully start springing this defense in the right direction and start getting some more darn interceptions, because they have ball hawks back there. I mean, Steven Nelson is also, a couple years ago, he had like 6 interceptions in the National Football League. The fact that he got one as well, both jumping another route on the outside, it's just great to see. Again, I'm going to say great to see a lot because we haven't seen turnovers, we haven't seen sacks, we haven't seen this sort of thing so far this year. And the fact you're able to get it today, or get it yesterday, I should say, is very, very exciting. Who gets the game ball versus the Panthers? Like, overall, is it Jonathan Gannon? Is it Jalen Hurts? We'll talk about him in a second. Is it a guy like Steven Nelson or maybe even Darius Slay? Give me your thoughts on who gets the game ball versus the Carolina Panthers. Go down below and give me that one right now. Okay, we do have to talk about Jalen Hurts, and this was my third takeaway. He wasn't his best. Now, he won the game. He was clutch in the fourth quarter. He made some big boy throws in the fourth quarter and remained cool and calm in the pocket. That's what I love about Jalen Hurts, is how calm he is. He's very zen. He's like one of the most calm young quarterbacks I've ever seen in the National Football League, but a couple of those throws are still very questionable. I mean, the interceptions were not good. I mean, you go back to the one where he overthrew, I think it was Ertz, it might have been Goddard, whatever it was, the tight on the left side. That's an open throw you got to fit in there, and he overthrew him. There are throws that he continues to make that make you really want to scratch your head. But at the same time, he still had a lot of ups to a down, to the downs. Excuse me. He had a very up and down day. So when he needed to be great, he was. Early on in the football game, there were a couple of mistakes. We mentioned the interception, and then he had that blown play where Quez Watkins was wide open. He didn't see him and didn't throw the football. And so you still kind of scratch your head and go, what is going on with the accuracy? But you also got to realize that he's still a young quarterback. He's still learning on the fly. He's still trying to figure out how to be an NFL quarterback. And I feel very good about the fact that he was able to button things up and get the job done in the fourth quarter whenever he needed to. Also, credit to the offensive line in the fourth quarter. I think that we definitely need to get Lane Johnson back, because the right side of the offensive line, Mailata, is the natural left side guy. I think they have more pressure in this game than they had in previous weeks, but I think when Johnson comes back, the O-line's going to go ahead and kind of settle down and figure things out, but they did a good enough job in order to go ahead and create enough time for Hurts to move around. Love Jalen Hurts running, by the way. He's so good running the football. I just love seeing him out there and moving around. Now, we are trying to get to 21,000 subscribers by Thursday Night Football, and we're at 20,733 subscribers overall. If you like the channel and if you haven't subscribed yet, help us out. I want to get to 21K, which is a crazy number, by Thursday Night Football. Rumor has it, if we get to 21,000, then we're going to beat the Bucs. Like, that's just how it works. It's basically a guarantee. Probably not, but you get my point. Subscribe, help us out down below. Okay, fourth takeaway. When will the penalties stop? Like, they didn't have 13 yesterday, which I guess is good, 6 for 60 yards, but yet another one take another Devontae Smith touchdown off of the board. That would have been his third of the year. I mean, come on, guys. We've got to clean up these penalties. They come at just such weird, inopportune times. We continue to be the most penalized team in the National Football League. Maybe they can start cleaning it up, but you just every week there's a penalty out there that makes you want to just rip all of my hair out. Now, Smith had a really good day. We got to mention this very quickly. He was fantastic, as he normally was. The fumble is tough. I mean, there's one real blemish there, but these numbers really should be 9 catches for, 100 yards and a touchdown, I think is what it would have been if you take the fumble off of the board. And then, of course, you have the touchdown that was called back. The pass interference on the throw to the goal line late in the fourth quarter was great. Great job by him. I thought he was really good. Excuse me. In terms of the rushing game, they continue to not want to really pound the rock. I mean, Miles Sanders did have 11 carries for 45 yards, but they just didn't want to use it early on. And each drive in the first half, you continue to kind of go, are they going to run it? Oh, no. Are they going to? Oh, no, they're going to pass again. I don't know why. And listen, I love Jalen Hurts running the football. I know a lot of those read options are, an option to run the ball with Miles Sanders, but continue to kind of wonder if we're ever going to actually commit to the running game. The answer so far seems to be a resounding no. I mean, is Nick Sirianni ever going to commit to the run? Like, are we ever going to have a football game where the Eagles have 20 carries for Miles Sanders and 100 yards? Like, are we have a 100-yard rusher this year? I don't know. What do you guys think? Type Y down below for yes if Nick Sirianni will ever commit to the run. Type N down below for no. Okay, before we get into my final takeaway and a look ahead to Thursday Night Football, I want to give a quick shout out to our friends at BetMGM, the place that I go to for all of my betting needs. Chatsports.com/EaglesMGM/ has a great deal right now. They've been running all NFL season long, where you can get a free year of BetQL if you just create an account with BetMGM using our link. Deposit $10 in the account, bet the $10, then you receive a free year of BetQL within 24 hours of your wager settling. I was in the green this week, 3-2, thanks to Philadelphia. They got that win. I win Eagles plus 3.5. So shout out to me for getting that correct. But if you guys want to jump on the betting game, do it with our friends at BetMGM. Okay, week 5, in terms of our final takeaway, we must be cautious about our expectations. I love the win. It was still ugly. Don't expect a miracle on Thursday night. Like, yes, it's a home game. Yes, the Eagles are really good on Thursday night historically the past couple of seasons, but it's Brady. It's the Bucs. He was fantastic yesterday against the Dolphins. I'm expecting the Eagles to probably get shredded and lose that football game by 10 or more points, but as long as they look competent, I think we're going to be just fine. As the schedule shows, right? Raiders now are a very easy football team, in my opinion. The Lions are an easy win. Chargers are a little more difficult, but the Broncos are not. They have no real offense. You go 3-2 over the next couple of weeks here, I think we're going to be sitting in a pretty darn good spot. The issue really yesterday was that the Washington football team, that the Dallas Cowboys continue to win. And they're going to probably run away with this division. But Washington did lose, and the Giants did lose, and so I guess there's a bright spot in every darkness, and that is that the Cowboys are really good this year, which stinks, but that's just is what it is. I think we can finally accept that here in Week 5. All right, again, 21,000 by Thursday Night Football. I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Plenty of more great content. The trade deadline is coming up here. Some trade deadline news and rumor videos coming up later on this week as well. Just, again, congratulate yourself. Breathe a sigh of relief. They won the game. I don't know how, but they did, and so we feel good today on a Monday. Again, I'm Thomas Mott, Eagles now, signing off for the rest of your day.